I just finished reading James Baldwin's Fire Next Time, and every time I read one of his books, I think it's one of my favorite books of all time, and that has not changed. This book felt like stepping into cathedral, where Baldwin is both preacher and prophet, and is baptizing us with his words and then setting us ablaze. Composing of two, not very short, but I would say short essays, this book packed a punch. Baldwin was a preacher child, which is something I didn't know about him, and I think adds to his lore. And I think that's also why this book kind of reads like a sermon, but not the soft, fluffy kind of sermons, one where he is speaking equal part comfort, but also confrontation. Within the pages of this book, he ushers us into church, makes us feel comfortable, and then smacks us back into reality. And it is now my life's mission to read all of his nonfiction work because I have never met an author that is able to do that. Give you emotional whiplash. That's what it feels like. So throughout the book, Baldwin explores the themes of Christianity and Islam, not just as belief systems, but as coping mechanisms, not just through a cynical lens, which I quite agree with, and I found myself relating to so many of his ideologies about religion, but through his lived experience and how he has had to come to terms with religion and ultimately having his departure from the pulpit at the age of 17. Book, Baldwin states that if the concept of God has any validity or any use, it can only be to make us larger, freer, and more loving. If God cannot do that, then it's time we get rid of him. And that is so powerful to me because I feel like a lot of people use religion or their beliefs in order to justify being mean or not treating people with respect. And in the end, I'm of the opinion that God is love. Religion is just one facet of this book. The real fire Baldwin advises within this book is race. And it's not something I can explain to you. This is just something that you need to go and read yourself. It's not just a book, it's a warning, it's a benediction, and it's a reckoning. And I give this book 5 stars.